Building a home in Ontario can be quite overwhelming. Right from finding the piece of land, getting the permits, budgeting, finding all the trades or contractors, and then finishing and getting the work done from them, it's a lot to manage. Hi, I'm Jay Goyal. I'm a realtor with iCloud Realty and a mortgage broker with HomeWise Inc. I've been in the industry for over 2 decades. So recently I completed a new build of a house. So I'm going to go through the numbers and the cost breakdown and all the steps involved based on real experience, real numbers. Find any property which you like, let's say an older house. So the project I did was an older house. I demolished it right up to the frame of the ground floor, and we built on top of it. So if you buy an older house, before you finalize the purchase agreement, you want to make sure that what are the zoning requirements, what are the setback requirements, what are the requirements if you want to build a house on top of it. So you should, talk to your realtor or talk to the city wherever you're looking to buy the property, and make sure that that lot or property has a provision for you to add an extra space either on top of the existing building, or you can expand it either in the front or on the back, depending upon the city's zoning requirements and setback requirements. First step is to basically find the right lot or an older house where you want to build the new house. So there are two ways to do it. One is if you find a piece of land and you can build a house on it. Second is you buy an older house which you can demolish either partly or full demolish and then make a new house on it. Now, if you buy a piece of land, typically in terms of financing, it's difficult to get financing on a piece of land because typically banks and lenders in Canada don't like to finance lands just like a raw barren land. So it's much more easier to build a new house if you buy an older house, demolish it partly and construct something on top of it. Once you have the land and lot locked in, you also have to then on the side also plan for the financing, that how you're going to finance the construction of the project. Typically, the banks or the lenders, they do, like some of the banks or lenders do construction financing, but then the loan to values are not very high. So before you even go into that direction, you talk to a mortgage broker and find out that what kind of equity you're ready to put into it before you even go ahead and buy any property to build a new house. So once your financing is in place and you know that, okay, I'm going to buy this property for this much and this is how I'm going to structure the financing of the project, then you can put an offer on the property, you buy it. Then the next step is you need to, get the architect or a BCIN designer. That's what, you can say technicians who are designers who basically design the permit drawings for you. You hire one of them and, based on your requirement and based on the zoning requirement of the city and the, setback requirements, they design the house for you. You finalize the permit drawings and then those permit drawings are submitted to the city for approval. Once the city approves the permit drawings, then at that point, once you have that approval, you're ready to commence the construction of the house. While you're waiting for the city to approve your permit drawings, it's a good idea to basically start looking at the different trades or contractors that you'll be looking to work with. Typically, people, hire a general contractor to take care of the project. But in my case, I was a general contractor. I basically hired the trades and the contractors, and then we constructed the house on my own, like myself managing the whole project, and then I hired the different trades. So during that time when the city is examining your permit drawings, you can look at different trades. You will be requiring trades right from foundation. If you are pouring in a new foundation, you'll need a framer, you'll need an electrician, you'll need a plumber, you'll need a drywall guy, you will need an insulation or a vapor barrier guy, a roofing guy, you will need a interior tiler, bathroom, you'll need somebody to do the molding doors, you need a painter, you need somebody to do the cabinets and the final finishing of the house and the floor. Once the construction permit is issued by the city, at that point you're ready to commence the construction of the house. The first step is basically to demolish the existing structure. So assuming you're buying an older house and building on top of it let's assume you're buying an older house and you're building on top of it. You're not doing any extension in terms of extending the basement of the house. So at that point, it's much more easier because you're not adding any more basement and the covering any more ground area. So at that time, the first step is to basically demolish the structure, the roof of the house, and up to the level that your roof is opened up and you can add new joists on top of it. So basically, you hire a framer. Typically, the framer can do the demolition for you because the roof is partly being demolished, and the framer will basically help you demolish the roof. And once the roof is demolished, your walls are also, drywall is taken out and it's brought right up to the bare frame level. So at that time, once that is cleared, at that point the framer starts constructing the house and framing the house. Once the framing is complete, at that point typically the city comes and checks the framing of the house, make sure that it's done up to the code, and if there is any change to be done, they ask you to change it before you can move further. So even before you start the framing and the demolition of the house, it's a good idea that you do a couple of more steps because they have a lead time. So one is ordering the joists and the trusses for the house. Joists are wooden pieces which are which come on the ceiling of the existing ground floor on which the second addition is done. So they typically take time for the the lumber company to be delivered. Second, you should be ordering the trusses for the roof at that time because they also take time for it to be delivered. And third, you should also be ordering your windows because they also take time to be delivered. So before the framing starts, it's a good idea to have these three things ordered through the respective suppliers so that once you are at that stage, those things are delivered to you. So once the framing is done, so at that point the windows are installed, typically done by the framer, and you can have the roofer come in and complete the shingles as well, so that you have a waterproof kind of a structure ready, and so that if there is any rain or snow, the structure is protected from the outside elements. While the framer is doing the framing of the house, or I would say right in somewhere in the middle, you can have your plumber, electrician and HVAC come in and start doing the rough-in for the respective trades. So plumber may need to drill some holes, get the plumbing lines going and attach it to the main sewer line, and electrician may need to put the wires and connect it to the main electrical panel, and HVAC needs to plan the duct system. And for that, basically for HVAC as well, when you'll be doing the permit drawings, your designer will be hiring hiring a mechanical designer to basically do the HVAC drawings, which city will pass, and based on that, the HVAC guy will basically design the layout in terms of how the duct will be laid out in the house for efficient and cooling and heating of the house. Once the framing and the rough-in for the HVAC, electrician and plumber is done and the city has inspected everything, then basically you have to start doing the insulation of the house and getting the vapor barriers done in the house. Insulation is done to basically insulate the house from external weather conditions, and then on top of it a vapor barrier is put so that because of the temperature difference there's no condensation and the house is a tight system. And along the side, if you want, you can also start working with the exterior cladding company, be it the siding, it can be stone, it can be stucco, whatever design you want, and they can start working on the exterior and doing the exterior work. After completing the insulation and the vapor barrier, you can call in your drywall guy who can start doing the drywalling, and that also takes some time because drywalling, they first install the drywall sheets, then they do the taping and the mudding, and they bring it to a nice clean look. At this stage, you can also have your HVAC guy come and install the furnace or the air conditioner because the house is already enclosed and the windows are already there, drywall is already there, so HVAC guy can come and install the furnace and the air conditioner, and they can have it running so that in case it's pretty cold outside, the workers can still work inside, the trades can still work inside in a comfortable environment and complete the interiors of the house. So after the drywall is completed, you can start working on the bathrooms and basically doing the showers, getting the tiling of the bathrooms done. You can also have on the side the flooring of the house being done, because at that point the drywall is done, the floor guy can come and start installing the floors. So your bathrooms are done, your tiling is done, your showers are made, your flooring is done. So at this time you can get your kitchen guy to come and install the kitchen for you. Once the kitchen cabinetry installed, you can have the plumber come in and install all the fixtures for you. Once the fixtures are installed, plumber has installed all the fixtures. Now the flooring is done. Now at that stage, you can have your molding guy and a door guy to come and do this. Along on the side, you can also have your painter to come and start painting the house. After you do your framing, or in between when you're doing your framing, you should also order the stairs because if you're doing a second story addition, you'll need a set of stairs to go up to the second floor. So at that point, you should have the stairs ordered, so that once the framing is done, the stair and the drywall is done, the stair guys can come and install the stairs. Now when the framing is done, the framer will do a temporary stairs in the house for the trades to go up and down. Typically they're installed just for the purpose of using it when the construction is happening. But once the drywall is done and that thing is finalized, the stair company will come and basically install the final stairs and take out the older temporary stairs. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier that in between part after the inspection, which is done after framing, city will also come and do the inspection once the rough-ins are done for the HVAC and the plumbing. And for the electrician work, the electrician will need the inspection done for Electrical Safety Authority of Ontario. For that, they usually have a separate inspector coming in, checking at different intervals whether the electrical work is done up to the code. Once the painting work is done, your house is almost 80 or 90% ready. After the paint is done, after the city has done final inspection, you will get the occupancy permit. That means your home is officially complete and you can come and live over there. I'm not going to go through the exact cost of constructing a house because that can vary depending upon number of factors. If anybody of you is looking to construct a house, you can DM me, and based on the city you are in and where you are located, whether you're looking to buy it on an empty lot or an existing house, I can tell you what approximately the cost will be. In terms of breakdown, what is the percentage of each activity or each trade, here's a breakdown. So you can see on this pie chart that what is the kind of breakdown in terms of what framers cost will be, what the cost of lumber, what the cost of plumber, electrician and all the other trades. So this will give you some idea in terms of percentage, what is the cost split between each activity. Building a home in Ontario isn't easy, but with the right planning, budgeting and the right team, it can be one of the most rewarding experiences. If you're considering to build your own home, feel free to contact me and I can help you in terms of financing, in terms of finding the right property, and also can help you in terms of the right steps so that you can construct the house the way you want.